girl accidentally found a few medical books in the woodshed. She never expected to have a natural gift for the skills written inside. And when she grew up, her medical skills became almost miraculous, like she could bring people back from the dead. But even as a child prodigy, her family always saw her as bad luck. Even when her older brother lost money gambling, he blamed it all on her. Later, her mother hardened her heart and sold her for $50 silver as a good luck bride to a dying warlord. The next morning, the wedding procession was already at the door. Her mother coldly warned her, once a daughter is married off, she's no longer family. Whether she lived or died, it had nothing to do with them. After sending the girl out, everyone in the family smiled from ear to ear. Before long, the matchmaker led the girl to the door of an ICU room at the hospital. As soon as she opened the door, a strong smell of disinfectant hit her in the face. Just as she reached out to pull back the curtain beside the bed, the warlord suddenly grabbed her wrist. Only then did the girl see him clearly. This warlord was even more handsome than a movie star. Then the man took out $100 silver and a boat ticket to Shanghai, telling her to take the money and leave. He admitted this good luck marriage was never his idea. His mother was just desperate because he'd been sick for so long. He said his time was almost up. If the girl stayed, she'd only be throwing her life away for nothing. But the girl said firmly, "I'm not leaving." No sooner had she said that than the man's injured leg started bleeding again. With one glance, the girl saw the root of the problem. If it wasn't treated soon, that leg was probably done for. She immediately told him she was the only one who could save that leg. The man couldn't believe it. Since getting injured, he'd seen countless famous doctors overseas, and all of them said he had less than a month to live. The next day, he woke up to an empty bedside. He thought the girl had taken the money and run, but then saw her focused on sorting herbs. The money and boat ticket were still safely tucked away in the drawer. Confused, the warlord asked why she hadn't left. The girl said firmly that she would heal his leg completely. Soon his leg was covered with thick layers of all kinds of herbs. Only then did the man realize she truly wanted to treat him. With nothing to lose, he decided to let her try. Just then, his younger sister rushed into the room. Seeing her brother's bandages removed, she immediately accused the girl of trying to kill him. The warlord told his sister to apologize right away. He said this girl wasn't a fool, but a hidden little miracle doctor. But his sister thought he was out of his mind. To keep the girl away from the hospital smell, the warlord decided to go back to his mansion to recover. It was the first time the girl had ever seen a courtyard bursting with flowers. In his 26 years of life, he'd spent so much time on battlefields, seeing cruelty and death. Never had he felt so peaceful. Seeing how well they got along, his mother and sister became even more convinced this good luck marriage was a blessing. In the blink of an eye, it was dinner time. Her mother-in-law had the servants prepare a table full of dishes. She told her daughter-in-law to eat as much as she wanted. The girl's eyes lit up. Then she asked carefully, "Can I really eat all of this?" Because growing up, she had never been allowed to touch meat. All the meat was saved for her little brother, while she lived on leftovers year-round. Thinking about the past, her eyes instantly turned red. "It smells amazing. I'm so happy." She couldn't hold back anymore and started eating like she hadn't eaten in days. Her mother-in-law watched over her like a real mother. Today was sickness tossing day. Toss 3 flowers, 1 to throw away illness, 1 to throw away disaster, and 1 to throw away worries. That night, the girl looked embarrassed and shyly asked if they were supposed to sleep together. The man said married couples were supposed to share a bed, but promised he wouldn't do anything that made her uncomfortable. Seeing her curled up on the edge of the bed, he gently told her to move in a little. The girl said her mother told her to serve her husband well after marriage, but she was afraid she'd accidentally bump his injured leg. The man gently told her to come closer, saying it would be warmer if they slept next to each other. After the warlord fell asleep, the girl couldn't help reaching out to touch his face. Little did she know he wasn't asleep at all. He smiled and told her to get some rest. They had the rest of their lives for her to look at him slowly. The girl immediately blushed with embarrassment. But late that night, the warlord suddenly started running a high fever. The girl quickly got up and shouted for help. Everyone scrambled to treat him, but the fever showed no sign of going down. After checking him carefully, the girl realized there was an old hidden injury inside his body. A broken piece of bone had injured his internal organs, which was why no one had found it before. The warlord's sister couldn't believe it. He'd already had a full body exam at the hospital, and every result had come back normal. Western medical equipment can see bones and wounds, but it can't see qi and blood, or the stagnant blood trapped in the meridians. "I'm going to get my teacher, Dr. Miller. He's one of Europe's top medical experts. He's at the consulate in town. Only he can save my brother." But when that medical expert arrived, he saw the girl had removed the cast he put on the warlord and covered the leg with those rotten herbs instead. He snapped, calling it absolute nonsense.